So you finally have the Kyler Murray official measurements. He's listed as at 5'10". Not bad, considering how they ended up comparing him to Baker Mayfield, which is 6 feet tall. And of course, Russell Wilson sitting at 5'10" as well. You know me, I'm not really big on one year guys, but we can go off of Russell Wilson. Pretty successful career so far with the Seattle Seahawks. Got a Super Bowl ring under his belt. And like I said, I'm not really big on the one year guys, which is Baker Mayfield. I really think he's not going to play as well as he did this past season in 2018. But looking forward at Kyler Murray right now, it's looking clearer and clearer to me that he may not end up slipping all the way down to 13th to the Miami Dolphins. Even though before we even came into the combine, experts have said that the Miami Dolphins are right there at 13th where it's almost impossible for the Miami Dolphins to pass them up, because they have all the teams from 1 through 12 to pass on a Kyler Murray. Now I'm not too sure, because you look at it. Let's go ahead and bring up the draft order once again. This is like the third time we bought this mug up. Really, I really do not see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, possibly the Oakland Raiders, or maybe the Broncos or the Jags to pass up a Kyler Murray, to be quite honest with you. 5'10", that literally makes a huge difference according to the NFL. It makes a huge difference. Whether it be 5'8", 5'9", 5'10" is probably the cutoff point for them. But it makes a huge difference where teams are going to be like, yo, we could possibly, we could do something with that. But as far as the Miami Dolphins sitting at 13th, like I said, it's looking very, very, very bleak for the Miami Dolphins to be able to have Kyler Murray slide all the way to 13th. Only way I can sit back and see this happening if the Miami Dolphins end up trading up in the draft. And considering how we ended up having a discussion last night about the New York Jets are possibly looking to trade the third round pick, that may possibly end up working out for the Miami Dolphins if we decide to make that trade for that pick. Now, with that being said, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a first round pick for a first round pick. Something additional is going to have to end up happening like that. And I know I said back in the past that I did not want the Miami Dolphins to end up trading up unless it was probably to 8th. But with that being, if the price is right, go ahead and go out and pull the trigger on the move. Like, go ahead and go out and pull the trigger on the move. But like I said, you're looking at it. I'm looking at the Arizona Cardinals again. I know they came out. Cliff Kingsbury came out and said that he was not interested in Kyler Murray, but I'm just not buying that. I'm literally not buying that, especially now that he's 5'10". Maybe it's a possibility, like we said in the past, that Josh Rosen may not end up being the quarterback in Arizona. Maybe we could possibly make a trade for a Josh Rosen if they decide they want to go the Kyler Murray route with the first overall pick. Is Josh Rosen worth for our 13th overall pick? To be quite honest, yes, I do, because he's a proven NFL quarterback already. He's only a year older than these guys coming out, and really, outside of Dwayne Haskins and Kyler Murray, I'm not really too sure about those other guys. So possibly a Josh Rosen if they decide to go that route with Kyler Murray as the first overall pick. Now, the 49ers, of course, they have a quarterback. The Jets, like I said, they're trying to trade that pick so we can insert there. Now, going back to that Jets pick again. If we end up inserting there, then Dwayne Haskins ends up being on the table if Kyler Murray is still there. Regardless if Kyler Murray is there or not, because I don't see the Jacksonville Jaguars, the San Francisco 49ers drafting a quarterback in the first round. I just do not see that. So Dwayne Haskins is a possibility that it could be on the table if we end up getting that New York Jets pick. So we can have some options to work with there. But that's just putting that up in the air right now. Again, the Oakland Raiders. No, they possibly will probably drop a defensive player at that spot. The Buccaneers, again, yes, I know it's a possibility, but I doubt it. Like, I really, who, if they have faith in Jameis Winston or not, they possibly gonna give him one more year. The Giants, most definitely, like I said, if we don't get that third pick, Dwayne Haskins is most definitely going to the Giants. I don't see them drafting any other player. Maybe offensive lineman, but I highly doubt it. The Jacksonville Jaguars, quarterback, maybe offensive linemen because they're struggling on the offensive line. Detroit Lions, they already got Matthew Stafford like we talked about. The Buffalo Bills, they got a quarterback. The Denver Broncos, maybe. The Cincinnati Bengals, that's a possibility too, considering how they may be moving on from Andy Dalton. The Packers, no. And, of course, the 13th, the Miami Dolphins. No way. No way I don't see the Miami Dolphins end up getting a Kyler Murray all the way at the 13th spot with them coming out and saying that Kyler Murray is at 5'10". No way. No way whatsoever. Now, also, they reported that Kyler Murray will not be throwing at the combine. Really, I don't really think that would really hurt his draft stock, considering how he could just end up throwing at the pro day anyway. But that 40 time most definitely is going to be important. If he runs something in between, maybe 4.4, 4.3, something like that, most definitely, all hope is lost. Literally, all hope is lost. But again, yeah, Kyler Murray, 5'10", not that far off from Russell Wilson, Baker Mayfield. It's almost disappointing to think for a second that we possibly may have getting an explosive player like Kyler Murray if he ended up sliding. Now I sound like a fanboy right now, but hey, I'm just informing you of the information. I'm just riding the train right now. I'm just riding it. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.